Good morning, this is Aries Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this week. Today is Tuesday, and today I'm reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. This reading is for Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. The first card comes from the Virgo Oracle deck. And the card is Answer the Call. Your guidance is divinely guided, and you are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be a bit scary. It might not make a whole lot of sense. But if you trust your soul's yearnings, then you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. So answer your soul's calling is not a one-time thing. It is rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for and what your soul is yearning for. So whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. So do not overthink it. Do not wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people, they are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step. But intuition does not work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the calls of your soul. And that is why most people do not do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You do not need to know the whole plan. You do not even need to know where it is leading you. You just need to take your next step. No one has ever had the complete and perfect plan of life. There is no end destination. There is no right or wrong way to do it. And you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering our soul's calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. The Shaman's Oracle card is next, and that one is Sky Dancers. And the Sky Dancers, they are the liberation from any attachment, and they lead to our surrender. When a sky dancer is appearing, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You have already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. If you have become earthbound, plotting and planning and praying for some change, cease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself, of repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. And stop trying to figure it all out, and stop overthinking it, and surrender. The sky dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself in your work or in your love life. Do not assume that this person or this opportunity will rescue you. The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and then to take flight, to rise above the fray and the drama of struggling, arguing a mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness that happens below. Be simply witnessing the actors by simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding on the ground. You are transforming it. And as you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. So the sky dancers, they know the maps of heaven and the way to the holiest and most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life and, even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity. The Moonology card is the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. It is time to see if you have been a little bit too much me, and me. There is a tug of war that is going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you will have to wait a little while to see what is going to happen next. And as you wait, ask yourself if you have been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you have been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you have created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it as well. Whether the card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Attune to the moon and be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for the card are that you are being assertive. This is good. If you are in a tense situation, then meditate your way to peace. And don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue here. You need to have a bit more fun in your life. The teaching is that a full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there is excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare up with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you get the card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to be paid if you have been too competitive or too blunt. The angel guide card is surrender. Surrender is a spiritual practice and it is not an easy one. But angels, they are working in your favor and their miracles will unfold with ease when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles that you deserve. Take time to realize that in order to be helped, you must surrender your need for control over the situation that is on your mind and hand over your concerns and the entire situation to your spiritual allies. And when you do so, you will allow the angels of light to swoop in and help everything to transform. If you find yourself having some difficulties letting go of the reins, it is because there is a part of you that is not willing to receive the help or the miracles that you deserve. So hand over all of your concerns to the divine and let miracles in. There is an extended message. If you are feeling overwhelmed or emotional at this time, then your angel guide wants you to know it is okay to let go. When you open up and when you release your concerns, then you open up to support and miracles. You are a vessel and you contain light. Your concerns are taking up space, and when you release them, you make more room for some more light. Let them go now, the worries. This is a time to experience the freedom that you deserve. You do not have to do this alone. Divine forces, they are ready to help you out. So call in the angels and invite them to help you to surrender and to release anything that could be blocking your experience of miracles. The Medicine Woman card that comes up now is Creative Fire. And the Creative Fire reveals your creative talent for your inspired life. Creativity reveals our soul pathway. We all have talents and resources just waiting to express themselves. So a commanding creative impulse compels us to come out into the open and to expose ourselves and breathe our specific artistic perfume into the world to embellish it and to kindle emotion and enchantment. This living river, which fertilizes the most exuberant forms, flows naturally through women. To be creative is also to know the art of initiating your life by perceiving all the possibilities inside you. In native traditions, painting, dancing, and singing are principles of individual and collective regulation that keep a level of order in the community. There is guidance here. The time has come to warm your soul psyche before the fire of your inner wild woman's creative force. So go deep into your belly and heart to find that woman, and she will plant the seeds in your life. To rekindle your creative inspiration, ask yourself What brings you to life? Is it dancing? Is it poetry or singing? Or is it maybe painting? You are invited to poetically and widely inhabit your life, says the analyst Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Whatever you are going through, you could receive transformation through the path of creation. Creativity brings profound liberation, so jump right in. Your medicine action is to be wild and to cleanse the river. So, what is the ritual here? It is called creative practice. Light a candle and invoke the spirit of creative fire and breathe in deeply. Connect to the matrix of the second chakra, 2 fingers below your navel, your reservoir of creative impulse, your uterine cave, where the primordial feminine energies resides. Ask your question and perform a sensory meditation with cinnamon bark essential oil. Let an image, sentence, or a thought come to you, and let the creative current course walk through you. Sing, dance, write, and embrace life beating inside of you, and stray off the beaten pathway and lose the sight of the end result, because you are unique. And the last card is the Native American Oracle card, and that one is the Dream Catcher. And a dream catcher is about choice. One Ojibwe word for dream catcher means spider. And a dream catcher does look like a spider's web. It is a hoop that is made of willow wood and woven with a loose web, often of red dyed yarn, and decorated with lots of feathers and beads. It is circular to represent the pathway traveled by the sun and the moon through the heavens, often given to the infants and children. It filters out the bad dreams or the bad thoughts, catching them in this web and allowing only sweet dreams and positive thoughts to enter the sleeping minds of children. When the sun rises, everything caught in the web disappears. As adults, we can use our power of choice to filter out the bad thoughts from the good ones. The message is to cultivate discernment and make sure that you understand all the subtleties before you are jumping to any conclusions. Keywords, they are choice, discernment, study, knowledge, and revised plans. And the time of the dream catcher is Wednesday. That was the reading for you, Scorpio. Thank you very much for listening. I wish you a beautiful day today and a wonderful week. Sending love out. Take care and goodbye.